Welcome to press conference to Vaasan Sähkö-arena, where has just ended Liiga game, Vaasan Sport Tappara. Tappara wins 1-7. We have head coaches Mr. Richard Grönborg and Mr. Doug Shedden here, and we start with Tappara. Richard, great 1-7 win. Comments about tonight's game?
It's always interesting after a break, a little bit how the team's going to react to the break. Plus, we had, I think it was six players gone from the national team, so it was interesting to see the start. And we know that right before the break, I think Sport had 4 games that they didn't lose in regulation time, and they come in pretty hot and had a really good game against Lukko the last game and won here. So we knew we were going to have a good opponent. We know they want to come out jumping right away, which they did. Obviously scored a 1-0 goal on the power play. But I think overall in this first period, I think we created enough chances. I mean, obviously we got rewarded with 4 goals, but I think we created chances. I think we took away the transition game that they had. I know that's something they really work hard on, and I think we took away most of that, which I was pretty happy with after the first period. In the second period, I think we lower ourselves a little bit. We knew that they were going to come and hunt us down, and because they obviously weren't happy with the first period, the results, so we were kind of expecting them to come out hard, which they did too. But I think it stabilized probably 6-7 minutes into that period when they didn't score a goal. I think Chris made some nice saves in the net as well. And obviously when we scored the 5th goal there at the end of the period, I think that was kind of it for the game. But they still had an effort in the third period. I think we matched up again, and obviously that was it was nice to get this kind of win and score those kind of goals as well. So I'm pretty pleased with the effort.
4th win in a row for you. What are the main things that has changed games to your side, and especially your young guys are playing very good at the moment?
Yeah, it's great to have, especially 2 17-year-olds, but also Rautiainen and Keskinen, they're in their early 20s. One is 20 and one is 21. So see those guys out there and how simple they're making the game look sometimes is great for you as a coach to watch them play and take those steps. So great talent of those guys. But what's changed? Not much really. I think we're getting rewarded more, scoring more goals. Something we worked on is transition game. Obviously, we need to get screens. Everything from face-offs. We scored a couple of nice face-off goals tonight. We worked quite a bit on that as well. So we're just trying to find ways of scoring more 5-on-5 goals, and I think we got rewarded for that last 4 games.
Thank you, Richard. And we take with Doug. Tough night today, especially first period.
Well, I think, as Ricard said, that you never know what that first game off the break's going to be. You never know what's going to be good or bad, and I don't know what's better to be the home team or the visiting team. And maybe it was advantage half his team was at the national team. But again, we got the goal we wanted right off the bat in a power play, and there's a new thing called video that we watched this morning, and we knew some of the face-off plays that they like to try, and we had some guys sleeping, and they had a few days off during the break. So first game back, you can't sleep. This is one of the talented teams in the league, and especially since I've been here. What I've seen, just kind of said, wow, tonight, how good they are. And you can't play like boys and have boys mentality against a men's team, and that's a men's team, and they're really, and our team. If we don't show up and have our overalls and work hats on, we don't have a chance, and that's what happened tonight. And a good team's going to embarrass you at home if you're not ready to play.
4 penalties in the first 15 minutes. That's also a little bit too much.
Well, that's one of the things when I come in here. Again, we're not the most talented team, and we can't be killing penalties off all night. We know they had a good power play. Obviously, we looked at it. And again, we're up 1-0. We don't need to take 3 straight penalties, and we did. And they got certainly a 5-on-3 they scored. They're going to score. So it's disappointing. And again, it's more mental than anything as far as the way I think guys got themselves ready to play tonight. So it better change in a hurry because we got to go at it again tomorrow night.
Thank you very much. Do the press have questions?
To Doug, why didn't you change the goalie earlier?
Well, I think number one, he's been off for a few days. He probably needed to work. And finally, in the third period, I just said, I asked one of the players to go ask him if he wants to come out. And he said, yeah. So, I didn't want him to get embarrassed. He's a veteran guy. He's a professional. And so I left it up to him when he wanted to come out.
Any more questions?
Yeah, Coach Shedden, what will be the key to turn around and bounce back in tomorrow's away game?
Well, we like to say when you get embarrassed, especially like tonight, you want to flush it down the toilet, but we certainly can't flush it all. We got to look at some things and wake up. And they're professional hockey players. They got to get themselves mentally prepared overnight. We got a long bus ride tomorrow to Hamelina, so no excuses. We didn't leave it all out there tonight, so we certainly got to. We don't play for another week after tomorrow night, so we've got to show up and work as hard as we can and get a result.
Thank you, and congratulations for Tappara of the win, and press conference is ended. Thank you.
Good luck. Thanks.